Freer of a game, even if you loot at a spot that is 70%, 80% as strong loot-wise, rotation-wise, you're still gonna have much better priority in terms of timings, in terms of just not having to watch your back. But teams are committed. Pero, where did they go?
You know what's happening here? Twisted Minds for the last couple of games have been able to say, you know, we'll just take the cars. And now I think Petrico is going, that whole taking cars and driving a race strategy, it seems to work pretty well for Twisted Minds. Why don't we just do that? And now, Twisted Minds are the ones fighting for Power Grid. They're taking turns here, Cam.
Batter with the Winnie. Insta-scope on pickup is a strong weapon, but okay, wait. Petrichor might actually want to get involved. A little more than we expected.
Are they just late engaging on this?
AZ wants something. He is going to try and... Okay, but there's a shotgun.
I was just going to say, they came in super late. Not sure if that's miscommunication or just not in agreement of what's going to happen. You can see all the players. They're all out in the hills of the push from the Germans trying to make their way on forward here.
Utility played by both sides, and shots against Cerberus. They have so much influence on this zone right now. It's closing on their position, open ground. They are providing cover and a lot of shots towards a lot of directions, and Gen G swinging on through. Unsure if they expected Petrichor Road to be here, but Akeleft is going to drop two. Easy job to confirm those as well, and the remaining members of Gen G who are miles away going to have to figure out some other spot to go.
I cannot justify that rotation for them. I know it's hard to scout, but at least wait for your two teammates and push together. They're running into an area where they've just seen people get killed from and goes down. That is a bit of a head scratcher, but again, day one, maybe need to shake things up a bit coming into day twos of Miramars tomorrow.
Send on the move right now, going towards the hay bales. One of the few options that they have left, and honestly, don't overthink it. Stay here, stick here. Do not eye up Cerberus' compound. That's going to be a really, really hard send with New Happy overlooking that angle as well. Navi versus Ghibli, it is still going on. Alia again with a great angle, killing Heaven here. It is all into Guman, down to 1 HP.
Yep, now 4 AM again. They've been looming on the east side all game long. Able to get the first hit off as Guman as Alia peeks on over one small shotgun. We have a shotgun Winchester. That is not a loadout you see utilized too often. Issue is now Millman falls, and because phase 4 is closing in, Alia has no chance of getting him back up alive.
Yeah, Navi has been taking a lot of damage in the past few minutes here. It's all down to one player. There's not going to be a revive on Mel at all. Guman is pushing forward with the shotgun, going to try and take this fight close range. All of that range is really poor for this engagement.
The closer he gets, the bigger the chance of him to come out victorious. 2 shots left in the barrel, make that one! Whoa! Finds it with the final bullet in the chamber, able to take him down. Not a whole lot will come off of it, but at least one more point secured.
Yeah, exactly. Not quite into placement point territory just yet. Mill! Oh, 4 HP remaining, somehow able to stay alive. Purple Moon are out. Circle does shift towards the east. Cerberus' compound barely inside, but LG and SONIQS, they are able to stay in their position.
With teams sat on the other side just waiting for them, there's no way of them to getting out. But Haisaki already now has kind of found a spot for them to go to a landing zone. Like a better name.
Already on the move. They knew the circle was not going to go to them at all. And so now they're diving straight towards the center. Where can they go? That's the big question. They're probably going to have the car for it amongst one of these tractors, or they found the hill. They found a little defilade.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to grant them a whole lot of life, but we'll see what comes over. In the meantime, New Happy finally committing to the fight against Sun Sister, and in similar fashion to what we saw go down in Montenuevo just 2 games ago, they are demolishing Sun Sister.
Oh, Shrimsy also trying to get involved into this, but New Happy back into one vehicle, pushing on forward, taking the ground that they stole from Sun Sister, pushing off onto the side corner. A lot of damage though. Luminosity are going to try and follow up.
Snaker still has more nades to use. Shrimsy with the double. There's only so much space for you to spread out when you're in a dip like that one. Luminosity truly applying pressure to New Happy as they try just do anything they can to stay alive here.
Luminosity have a great position in this zone. They have a small little pocket on the side, which means they can have an isolated engagement towards New Happy. They need to worry about 4 AM to the north side, but they're going to be swinging in the opposite direction. You can see in the very far end of the screen. Going into EXO. Empty has already been knocked. Kang with the grenade at the ready pulls that one away, but Crazy going to try and land that one onto the ramp.
Such a great time push here for him again. Crazy 4AM able to find all these crates, all these crate guns. Issue for him is can't quite find the connection. Mill able to get one down in return, and eventually this trap will be sprung from the teams on the other side. Petrol will fall as Human is able to take down one with a shotgun. He lives to see another day, potentially placement points too, as the Winchester comes running up from behind.
4AM, they are still alive somehow. The revives are coming on through. Same thing for EXO. This is such a precarious position. And look at Cerberus also pushing onto this one. They're receiving zero pressure from the southeast side. They have all this room that they can push over and take control of this north end.
Himas is doing so much to contain Ascend on the other side, while the rest of Cerberus is making the play for the north. They know that if we can clear at least one of these two sides, the game just might be ours. But EXO, still 4 alive, somehow have been able to withstand the push from 4AM, but they need to deal with Cerberus here as well. They can't just sit down and allow the fights to unfold around them.
It's all on to Xiaolu and Crazy for 4AM. The other two have been removed and taken out. Akira and Empty also removed for EXO. And Duckmai and Himas, the last two up for Cerberus, so everyone has been wounded into this situation. Everyone's been wounded into this zone.
Yeah.
It's only Luminosity and SONIQS who already have wins under their belts with the full squad of 4, but looking at how many members are in this southeast side, how long is that one gonna last?
The north is a brawl, and now the south has become one as well. Peek on over, Rel will find one, Snakers finds the other. Ming able to get one in return though, so the fight not just done yet, but Ming sat here alone versus 3 of LG, and now on fire, not gonna withstand the pressure as Luminosity lives to fight another day.
Was able to catch LG off guard, but wasn't able to finish the job for Angry Man. Xiaolu. Duckmai has been taken down. It's only him has left for Cerberus. Smoke coming out. Gonna go for the confirmed there and get that 5th kill for his team. They're inside placement point territory as well. Jumps on the ramp. Knows generally where Crazy is. Makes sure that Crazy isn't gonna push. Goes for the revive.
There's no way he aggro plays this. He's actually pulling up with a nade in his hand. Unfortunately, his vehicle hitting a rock down the roadside. Will that nade connect? It bounces far! Damage done on both of them, but able to get back on their feet.
You saw them leave the smoke. I'm pretty sure he saw them leave the smoke. He spots one. Himas takes a couple of bullets, but again, not enough for the knock.
Flash, lopped on over. That one should be good. Forcing one off, hands in the air. Well aware that the angle ain't quite there from Crazy, though missing crucial shots, and Duckmai, nice peek around the side, able to take him down. Will accidentally take out him as well, but the rest should be able to come up. And now, 3 times North America versus APAC for the last Miramar of the day.
It was a close clutch there for Cerberus, but they have the time for the revive. They don't have the time, however, for the attempt of spatial control. SONIQS and Luminosity both swinging out as SDK do get eliminated. There are 3 teams remaining. And Luminosity and SONIQS, there's a good chance that they go into a really explosive fight right now, which would give Cerberus the opportunity.
That will be Luminosity insta-pulling up on us. I like Kickstar's off-angle position. Don't think he's been seen here just yet, but with the vehicles all coming towards his position now, that is going to be shown.
As here's the vehicle come on in, wasn't able to peek it, but it sends it right over his position.
How is he still alive? Himas able to do so much damage, forcing the LG players down behind the vehicle. Now the money comes in, the nade to follow. Should be him falling, and in the end he will go down. But was it enough for SONIQS to readjust, to reposition? They've only gotten 2 across.
This is a huge pit position for Luminosity, however. They're able to have a nice little spread of their own across that road. It's going to be difficult for SONIQS to move out and get that central position, but it's going to be trade knocks back and forth, Kick and Tiggleton.
Yep, 2 of the high-impact players from either team. Finding kills on either side. Relo versus Mime here, up close and personal. Low HP and both of them. Relo! One more bullet needed to be hit. Can't quite find a takedown. H-Win falls as well. Mime down to low HP. Now Shrimsy with the MK in hand trying to withstand.
Relo still keeping Mime isolated there off onto the side, which means that Shrimsy needs to come up with something huge himself. Luminosity doing a really good job of that vehicle send to separate, to drive a wedge into SONIQS members' positions.
Yep. So far, Shrimsy somewhat isolated, but Kickstart is the same issue, being Luminosity in that aggressive push took no casualties. Now, finally, more pressure being done. The final pressure at that, and twice in a row, Luminosity Gaming out victorious.
And there's Snakers with one final message to SONIQS, celebrating their win here. Really good showing once again by this team, and I was worried about them. SONIQS had such a strong position. But man, that one send, 2 members in a single vehicle. If Himas landed maybe a few more bullets, it would have been an entirely different ending to this round. But hey, what happened is what happened, and Luminosity get another chicken dinner.
And again, for them, they are able to not only take him down, but able to suppress hard enough for his two teammates on the other side to stay alive. That is absolutely clutch in a winning game here for LG.
Yeah, really good play by a bunch of these different teams. Really good play by Cerberus that entire game as well. Not taking their spot lightly, understanding that they